It's the real deal. It's the real deal. It's the real deal with Neil. Hey, welcome, Real Deal fans. Welcome to Sunday afternoon edition. So, yeah, I had to do it on Sunday this week. Some other stuff was going on yesterday, and well, hey, you know, it's not like I'm synced on a brand name network and I have to do it every day at a certain time. But anyways, I'm here for you this week. All right, so Detroit has had some great weather the past couple of days. Hell, it's pushing 60 right now. And, you know, that means spring. That means summer's around the corner. Soon it'll be 90. And, oh, do I like that 90-degree days. Also, March means March Madness. So all the basketball teams have played their last games today, or possibly even tomorrow, and then they enter the conference tournaments, which will determine the brackets for the Big Ten. For the Big Dance, the NCAA March Madness Championship, where there will be only one at the end. It's win or go home. You know, I have a 74 percentile over 6 years in March Madness. Now, I do a bracket every year, so anybody who wants to would want to get involved in that, it's $10 a play, winner takes all. You can even get into it for fun if you want. You don't have to pay, but hey, you're in there. But only way to win the money is to pay. So also spring means spring training, and spring training means Detroit Tigers. Well, hey, I love baseball. I fucking love it. I love the Detroit Tigers. I have loved the Detroit Tigers ever since I can remember. I was a kid. You know, Miguel Cabrera's been down there in Lakeland just belting them. I've heard he's already got like 7-8 home runs. Coach Cabrera's back. Maybe the Tigers will be back. Hey, I'm not asking for a World Series with the young talent they got, but hey, you never know. Anything can happen in sports. Let's just hope for a winning season this year, because baseball in Detroit has been boring over the past few years. So, with that said, you know, I got to give a shout to Rob down there at Express Liquor. And me and Rob, we're working on this Made in Port Huron brand, and we're going to take it to the next level. And when you're sitting out there in the summer, don't forget to grab a cold beer from Rob. And of course, it's always a great time to book a party with Angela. Pure Romance by Angela. Yes, it is. And Blue Water Billiards and Spas. Blue Water Billiards and Spas down there, you know. Springtime's here now, so that beautiful Cadera hot tub could be yours out on your deck or anywhere you'd like to put it. I mean, if you really wanted to and you had the room, we could put it in your living room. But come on down and see us for billiards, darts, ping pong, hot tubs. We got it all. Just got a brand new, excellent shipment of a lot of dart accessories in. So, yeah. And also come down to the, in 2 weeks, to the Blue Water Expo at the Freighters Center, and we'll be there to answer all your questions. Now, if you buy a hot tub that day at those conference or at that convention, you will receive a free 50-inch television. Now, who doesn't want a 50-inch fucking television? All right, so, you know, today's big topic is going to be the Tigers, because it's time for some baseball, and it's going to happen. It's down there in spring training. You know, it's not on TV every day yet. I have seen a couple of games. I do not believe I've seen the Tigers play yet, but I've watched a little bit of it, and man, I love it. You know that. You know that I love baseball. So I'm going to just spin you over here real quick, let you get a first glance at the Tiger wall. So, I've been a Tiger fan for many, many long years. I do remember in 1984, it was the last time Detroit won the World Series. Now, we've been there a couple of times since, but haven't had the team that won it. But this team in 1984, like the original print of Detroit Free Press says right here, we win. Kirk Gibson, Alan Trammell, Lou Whitaker, Darrell Evans, great hitters. Jack Morris, Dan Petrie on the mound. Now, if you were around, you were a Tiger fan in '84, you know, that last at-bat against San Diego, that ball was hit. There goes Larry Herndon. He reaches, he catches that. Oh, fucking the place went crazy. That's what it's all about, that passion that you feel for Detroit. Just like the passion that I feel. I've been to many Tiger games here over the years. I'm going to talk particularly about 3 of them. First one, I was probably about 10, 12. Me and my grandfathers, both of them, may they both rest in peace, went to a game with my dad, and this game went 23 fucking innings. My dad don't leave a game until it's over. It don't matter. I'm young. I'm tired. Grandpa wants beer. Beer stopped selling hours ago. Finally, boom! Of course, who hits the home run, the walk-off? Gibby. Now, yeah, the walk-off is one of the greatest things there is in baseball. I was at a particular game where a walk-off grand slam occurred. Now, this was my 40th birthday, and I was there with my dad and my brother. Tigers were down 4-1 going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Me and my brother, you know, we stayed. We have to. Everyone stays. So we're standing right up against the pavilion of the right field watching Houston's close. I'm sorry, not Houston. Oakland's closer go. This man, he's snapping that leather hard. I'm thinking, wow, you know, something's going to happen here. So they call him in. Bases are loaded. Miguel Cabrera's on deck. I turn to Chaz and I say, yeah, you know, okay, this could get good. So the batter up the plate is Rajai Davis. Rajai steps in. Hits foul ball. Couple balls. Next one. It's hit. It's going. It clears the fence by that much. The bullpen catcher catches that ball. Oh, the rest of us that were there went crazy. Now, that was the greatest game I've ever been to. Another exciting and awesome one I saw was a walk-off home run with Carlos Guillen. Now, Carlos Guillen, he's a player. He's a hitter. He's a clutch. He did taunt Jared Weaver one day. You know, Miguel Cabrera is, you know for Detroit for their power. And he had a home run off of him. Jared Weaver don't like to get a fucking home run hit off. The guy's a fucking crybaby. But so next time he gets up, Miggy, he doesn't do it. Jared's like, not this time, big boy. Well, Carlos gets in there. He's up at the plate. He smacks one off. And he's going down the line, taunting the shit out of Weaver. Well, the next batter, can't remember who quite it was, and he gets in there. He's up at the plate. Weaver goes into his windup, and you can, as soon as he's ready to release that ball, the umpire throws his ass out of the game because he was going to throw at his head. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. That place erupted and went like just haywire that day. Now, you know, I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've collected over the years down here in the cave. So we'll start right here with pennant for Miguel Cabrera, the last person ever to hit the Triple Crown. And then we got a picture of Giancarlo Stanton. Gabe likes Giancarlo Stanton. Excellent ball player. Of course, Miggy. That picture right there, you can't see it because it's kind of down there. That's autographed by Johnny Damon. Isabella actually got that for me. She met him at Myers. Of course, we used to play at Tiger Stadium down on the corner. Michigan and Trumbull. Couple other little things here, some more pennants, a little thing that I made. Now, the All-Star game, the last All-Star game played at played in Detroit, the first one ever at Comerica Park. I didn't go to the game itself, but I did go to the home run derby the night before. That was exciting to watch these guys just crush these home runs. And here's a little close-up of that. We win from Gibson. We got just a nice picture of all sorts of different sayings and things that happen in Detroit. A little few things down here, some cups. I got a beer bottle with the Old English D on it. Cups, glasses. Now, this ball right here. Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. This one. This ball right here is the only ball that I ever got at a game. From Donnie Kelly. Me and my brother-in-law, Randy and Ryan, were at that game, and, well, it was cold, April day, so we sat down in the front row where we weren't supposed to be. And, this ball come rolling. I literally climbed over the fence. Well, not over, but leaned over. Almost fell on the field to get this ball. That's how much I wanted it. Only time I ever got one. So in 1984, the last time the Tigers won the World Series, these McDonald's put out these nice, beautiful placemats. A little sample of the Tigers' pitching staff. Now, at one point, when we did go to the World Series, we had the last 3 Cy Young winners. None of them guys, unfortunately, play for Detroit now. Didn't win a World Series in Detroit, but they did with another team. Oh, we got a couple other pros. Now, the greatest Detroit Tigers of all time is what this poster says. Now, if you're going to talk Detroit, you can't talk about the Tigers without talking about Ty Cobb, Charlie Gehringer, Hank Greenberg, the great Hal Newhouser, George Kell, Al Kaline, Bill Freehan, Mickey Lolich, John Hiller, Jack Morris, Alan Trammell, Kirk Gibson, and the legendary manager Sparky Anderson. Now, there's a few people who I believe could be added to that list now. You know, Justin Verlander, although he doesn't play for the Tigers anymore, he was one of the all-time greats. A man threw 2 no-hitters in a Tiger uniform. One of the games I was at, actually, that I didn't mention was the game that they retired Sparky Anderson's number. Sparky Anderson was the legendary manager for the Tigers. Actually, he was the first manager ever to win the World Series in both divisions. He won it with Cincinnati and then came to Detroit, and he won it here. Now, speaking of managers that won in another division, when I was back in the day, my team was Oakland. My man was Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco played for the 1989 World Series champion Oakland Athletics, which was managed by Tommy La Russa. Well, Tommy La Russa went on to manage the St. Louis Cardinals and won another World Series. So now there's 2 of them. That's a pretty exclusive club to be in. Just like the club that Jose Canseco was in, the first ever member of the 40-40 Club. Yeah, I know. He wrote that book about all that bullshit. And, well, hey, you know what? I don't care. I still like him. Oh, a little banner commemorating the Tigers' 4 World Series. Some other memorabilia. Who's my Tiger? My Tiger is Justin Verlander. Right now, I guess it would be this man, Miguel Cabrera, because he's still there. You know, I'm just going to shoot a little shout out to the University of Michigan and the stuff that I've collected of theirs. This nice picture that my brother-in-law and sister-in-law bought me for Christmas one year that has my name inscribed into a Michigan locker. I didn't go to Michigan. I didn't play no football, but that was still pretty cool. Very nice gift for them to get. All right, so now, the hat that I'm wearing. Yeah, it's an Old English D. Every Tiger wears it. Every Tiger fan wears it. But you know what? This hat is near and dear to me. The day after the Tigers won the World Series in 1984, my Grandpa John walked to McDonald's in Hamtramck to get this hat for my grandma. You know, the family, we love the Detroit Tigers. Now, not only has it been around for all those times, but my grandma wrote in right here, 1984 World Champions. So this hat has been around for all them time. I've been waiting for another World Series champion, but this is the ultimate souvenir. This is something that you can't walk into a store and buy. I mean, you could, but because of the history behind it, that's what it means to me. So, Real Deal fans, hope you enjoyed the thing we had here about the Tigers and what they mean to me. Go out to the ballpark this summer, whether you go to Comerica Park, Wrigley Field, Yankee Stadium, wherever it is you live, go see a game. There's nothing like sitting there in the stands on a hot summer day with a cold beer, watching and cheering. I mean, where else can you just yell, scream, get into it, and no one gives a shit? The ballpark, that's where. Nothing like the crack of the bat, the snap of the leather. Who knows? History might be made at a game you go to. There could be a no-hitter, could be a walk-off, could be a game where some of the current legends do another record. I know the Angels are coming to Comerica Park sometime this year, and Albert Pujols, he's pushing up there to becoming the #1 home run leader of all time. I don't believe I was at any historic games that something was broke at, but you never know. It could happen any day, any time. All right, so, here in the great tradition of The Real Deal, I'm going to turn the camera over to the studio and play a little number for you that I've been working on. Hope you enjoyed today's show. I'll come back next week with a new topic. We're going to start working on getting people on here, getting guests on here. So if you want to come on The Real Deal, let me know. You hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Mr. Neil's Real Deal. So hope you all enjoy. Hope you all have a great week. Hope it stays warm. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. Pass on the videos. And I want comments. I want to know what you think. Please, seriously, tell me what you're thinking about this. I've been getting lots of good comments from some people, and so hey, try me out. Hit me up. Let me know. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't. Let me know. Whatever.